I misspoke going into the break. A great playoff matchup tonight in Class 3A. Independence plays host to Williamsburg, and that's where Luke Birdsall went over to Indy to check out the Mustangs and also Williamsburg, the Raiders. I mean, we expected a tough battle tonight.
No, it was a phenomenal matchup. I was promised I would see a horse.
I know.
I saw no such stallion, but that's okay. That's all right. Now look, both Independence and Williamsburg enter this contest with identical 7-2 records. Williamsburg had its 6-game winning streak snapped, though, last week in a 21-0 loss to Benton Community. Independence, on the other hand, well, they finished the regular season with a 3-game winning streak. Now, right out the gate, Indy came out looking red hot on defense, shoving away these constant attempts by Williamsburg's run game. Wow, that's a lot of S's. Forcing the Raiders to think on their feet and mix it up with the pass game. And after 2 strong showings by the Indy secondary, came down to this 4th-and-1 situation. And these Raiders were like, yeah, man, this is going to be easy. Let's go for it. Grant Hawker sending this ball downfield to number 0, Race Heitman, for a fresh set of downs and also a little confidence boost as well, setting the Raiders up for this little run here by number 27, Niall Sin. Amazing name, dude. Yeah, taking them into scoring position. Coach is like, yeah, you better believe it. Finally, here we go. A touchdown yanked out of mid-air for number 3, Cale Moore. Williamsburg student section absolutely feeling it. Hurt my eardrums though. Here's the thing. Indy does get the ball for the first time and goes for a quick 3-and-out. Turning it back over to these red-hot Raiders, and they're right back to business. Niall Sin getting a nasty lick right here, running circles around the defenders, and then I had to show this one. Pass to number 0, Race Heitman again, fast as could be, finally getting knocked out, almost taking flight too. And you know what? We're going to call this play LinkedIn, because all I'm seeing is a great connection to Cale Moore, setting up the Raiders nicely for this touchdown pass to 24, Grady Wetjen. What an effort by the young man. I also think he's got a fan club in the student section there too. Now look, with this extra point, the Raiders are going to go up 14-0. It is important to note, though, that these are just the first 2 drives from the Raiders. This took up the entire first quarter. Mustangs just couldn't really get anything cooking during the first half. They did get the ball back, and here we have another turnover on downs. And it was from this point on that it became more of a defensive battle between the 2 squads. And it seemed that both defenses really started figuring out the puzzle. Now, as the Raiders were looking for their 3rd touchdown of the night, though, robbery occurs. A perfectly placed ball slips out of Heitman's hands, ends up in the hands of 31, Cale Troutman, securing that interception and breathing some life back into these Mustangs. Now, this drive did give us some deep balls like this one, perfectly thrown, but of course, yeah, all over it. And this one, look at that. Okay, that's okay. Look, this one's going right through the hands. And there it is, 31 once again. He gets that interception, and, wow, that's just how it is. This dude is too cold to even speak. He didn't know what to do in the stands there. But you know what? This is the thing. I mean, with these Mustangs, they looked amazing. This is around the point I started to notice a real shift in the Indy team. Fellas started playing smarter, making some more impressive plays, and, well, playing smarter on defense and offense. Impressive plays nonetheless. Now this, they were able to pull out a W, come out with their heads held high. 14-21. I had to leave at halftime so that I could put this on the air, Rick. But yeah, from the time I left, they really started showing up, and that's.
So Williamsburg led 14-0 at half. Led 14-0 after the first 2 possessions of the game.
Yeah, no, it was honestly, it was kind of amazing, and that's the thing. I mean, when you're able to see like, hey, some mistakes are happening here. We're able to recalibrate and think on the fly to fix these mistakes in real time between possessions. I thought that was pretty impressive, really cool, and also, I mean, I think 2 interceptions back-to-back.
Exactly.
It's going to really help the confidence.
One was right there at the goal line, which could have put the Raiders up 21-0.
Funny enough, it was between the same 2 players on defense and offense, both times in the same exact position of the field. I don't know, I thought that was pretty funny, but I was a little too cold. My teeth were chattering, so I was happy to get out of there.